Hello, I'm making this video because I was doing some research on the J&S jacks, the motorcycle lifts. Apparently the bottle jacks are prone to failing. Mine did. I had oil all over my garage floor. And I did an inquiry on YouTube to someone else that had a video, and I got a couple replies about asking if I found a replacement jack. So I did. So that's what this video is about. A little bit of a disclaimer here. I don't do a lot of YouTube videos. I'm not very good at it. And I am not a mechanic. My dad was a military aircraft mechanic for almost 40 years, so I know my tools, but I am not an expert. And we're in the middle of a Wisconsin winter, so my bikes are packed away for the season. So I can't do a demonstration with the replacement jack with my bike because it is packed away. So the first thing I did obviously was remove the original one from the frame, and I tried to do some research to see if this could be repaired, and the answer is no. And as you can see right here, there's a lot of oil and the seal is bad and you cannot replace that or fix it. The other issue I had with finding a replacement is the bottom of this has got a fairly wide base, so you're able to get a couple of holes in there. And all the other jacks I looked at, it was like impossible. So I did purchase one off of Amazon, and that's that box for it right here. I'll put a link for it below in the video. And I did have my neighbor come over and give me a hand. And if you take a look over here, you can see that he used a white pencil and marked kind of up where the hole is on this jack. And then we marked it below. I won't leave a link for that, but that's what I used right there. It made a light enough mark, and you can mark it from below underneath. So to get it in place, what we did was you take the bar here, you lift up. Obviously, if you own the jack, you know you got to lift up here too. And then you put this metal circle over the top of the jack, and that's what held it in place. So it allowed us to mark it underneath for where the hole is. So then we took it off, went in the garage, put it in the vise. My hand drill is not as powerful as his is. He's got way more torque. So he was able to drill a hole through this. I mean, it's like literally drilling through iron. He had a small drill bit first, and then went with a little bigger one. And then I also have metal drill bit here. There you go. You can see it. I'll put in a link for that too. But, you know, obviously you want to make it big enough for the bolt to go through, but you don't want to make it too big so that it's loose. So we were able to drop that in there. And then the next step that you have to do is what I like to call rob Peter to pay Paul. You have to take the original arm aperture off the original bottle jack, because the aperture on the new one will not fit this foot piece. The diameter of this hole is not big enough for this bar here to go through. Not only that, but as you can see right there, there's a stopper. So it would prevent that whole arm from going through this anyway. So to get it off, there's 2 cotter pins hooked on this. And you can kind of see there's one right there, and then there's another one. There's another one. Sorry for the video here. There's another one right there. If you have a needle nose pliers, you can pull those out pretty easily. There's also the bolt on the new jack, and I don't know why they do this, but they put the bolt head this way and then the nuts over here. So you have to pull this bolt out this way. If you have, again, needle nose pliers or vice grips, you can work it out. It takes a little bit. But you need to take that off in order to take this off and reinstall it. So that worked out well. Also, it was kind of nice to have it lifted up off the ground because then it makes the jack a little bit more level when you're working on it. The only other issue is, and the older I get, the less I kind of give a shit how things look. I just want them to work. You cannot replace this here onto the new bottle jack. It's already set up for you. So, and if you take the handlebar, like typically when you raise up a jack up or down, you have the release. You lock it in place so it stays up, and then you have the release so it bleeds it out and it lowers the bike. That bar from that handle won't fit here because of this part of the frame. So we got a bit creative, and here's our vice grips here. And if I can lift this up and over, there we go. So, and I'll do it while it's kind of up in the air here. Sorry about that. But we'll raise it up, and you can see that it's raising up over there. Okay. So the vice grip doesn't get in the way for right now, and I'm sure you can get a smaller one. This is just a temporary thing. But if you can see through past the bottle jack and the vice grips, we're gonna let it up, and you can see it go down. So it's kind of a quick fix, but a means to an end. There's only one bolt in it. I think the metal circular piece here will hold that jack in place too. And this was the best solution I could come up with. I hope this works for you. Everybody ride safe and have a great day.